This is the Kettlebell Arm Bar exercise. It's one of my favorite shoulder exercises. It's fantastic. If you've never done it, you're in for a treat here if you have shoulder problems like me. So I'm going to show you how to do it, then I'll talk about how to do it right afterward. Pretty simple. It's just a hold. It's an isometric hold. Isometric means you're gonna keep the position. You're not gonna move any joints. This is what's called a yielding isometric, topic for another time, but it just means that we're holding a weight or holding our body in space. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a kettlebell, and you don't wanna go too heavy. I'm using 22 pounds here. This is a 10 kilograms, so roughly 22 pounds, something like that. And so you want to stay on the side of, you want to try 5 kgs, or I'm sorry, 10 pounds, 15, 20 pounds, 25 pounds. Eventually you might be able to work your way up to heavier exercise, heavier kettlebells, but start light at first to assess, to get the technique right, and also to assess like the tolerance of your shoulder, because this isn't like doing a bench press or a pull-up or anything like that, or even a lateral raise. What you're doing is, this is almost like a mobility exercise. It's something that you use for to increase the range of motion in your shoulder complex, but it's also good for, let's say, strengthening or building endurance in those muscles of your shoulder complex as well. So you're gonna get the kettlebell and lay down, you're gonna push it up, and you're gonna turn over on your side, just like this. You're gonna bring your knee all the way to the ground. And very important, if you look away from the kettlebell, it's gonna be harder to balance. Now, this isn't very heavy for me, but if this were really heavy and I'm looking, let's say, away from the kettlebell, this arm is going to move a lot more. So when you look at the kettlebell, it helps to stabilize it. Don't know why that happens, but just trust me on that. Experiment for yourself. So you're going to turn your head to make sure you're looking at the kettlebell, and you can try to slide down and to open up your chest a little bit more. Again, don't push it too much. Find a good position. You want to hold this for anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. Could hold it up to 2 minutes, but I prefer somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 60 seconds for this exercise. Give it a try and see how your shoulders feel after.